Garage hide sidebar button.
Hey guys, it's Jason here, back with another video on my channel. And the reason I'm in here right now, is because I'm gonna make this quick video on, showing you guys, we've kind of dealt with this, when we were recording the, techno song, but we didn't deal with it, I didn't show you all the features of it, but I showed you some. So in this video, we're gonna show you all the features besides the rest of the features besides the ones that I already showed you with this. And this video, we're going to talk about the sampler. We're gonna, add a sample. We're gonna play around with a sample, and that stuff. And I'm in here because I'm actually getting ready to record a song anyway. So I was just thinking, well, since we're in GarageBand right now, which would just why not do this video? And so we're gonna
Boot search select new audio icons add button.
Add.
Currently showing instrument 1 of 11 live loops. So keep play smart piano alchemy synth button.
And we're gonna go to
Sampler button. Sampler. My songs button. Keyboard. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
And the default sample is bark. I know it kind of doesn't really sound like a real bark.
Keep skips is hot record button.
But you can do all the regular things with the keyboard. You can record your own sample, but I'm not going to show that right now because you kind of, get what recording a sample is, obviously. And then second of all, I'm using my mic, so that would use my mic. And yeah.
Input 50% adjustable.
You can adjust the input for recording.
Pitch neutral. Use the rotor to enable the plug button. Illustrations. Right trim handle 0.500 seconds adjustable.
You can trim the sample.
Left trim handle 0.000 seconds. 0.023 seconds. Right trim handle 0.500 seconds. Keyboard. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
Alright, yeah, so when I find trimming the sample useful is when it's when for example in songs like Couch or songs like that where I recorded the samples in the app itself and they were actually recordings that either I recorded or that someone else recorded, or I mean they weren't recordings like that I recorded outside the app or recordings that someone else recorded. They were recordings that I recorded in the app, so in GarageBand. So what I would do for those is trim them up a little bit at the beginning and a little bit at the end, because the voiceover double tap sound starts before the actual sample. And it also kind of ends with the actual sample. So yeah, I do that.
Keyboard skips is hot record input pitch neutral plug right trim handle left trim handle loop button.
You can loop.
Selected loop.
And if you're inserting an Apple loop, this will that's what it'll do. It'll loop.
Loop reverse button.
You can reverse it, so yeah, you can have it
selected reverse.
You can have it play backwards.
Reverse.
I mean, I don't really ever reverse samples or anything like that. I've never seen the need to yet, unless I'm making something that's really, really experimental or something. I don't know, but I never seen
details button.
A need to reverse it. All right, so if you click on details,
selected details, detect edit waveform, control point 1, double tap and hold, then drag to adjust.
All right,
control point 2, 0% attack, double tap and hold, then drag to adjust.
you can edit these like waveforms for these control points, so you can double tap and hold them if you're using VoiceOver and adjust them.
Control point 3, 0% decay, 100% sustain. Double tap and hold, then drag to adjust.
I don't mess with views all that much, except for maybe the last one.
Control point 4, 0% release. Double tap and hold, then drag to adjust.
Release, I can adjust this, and I could show you guys like a longer sample, here in a minute, after I show this stuff off. Release, what this does is this, like if, say for example, you have a longer sample, like in one of my songs, The Bathtub, you have the sound of the bathtub, and you have me saying the bathtub, but for the sound of the bathtub, I will, what is it? Adjust the release, so it's not like sustain. Well, I mean, it kind of is, because I shouldn't say, yeah, because you don't really sustain it, because it still holds down, but, you don't sustain it, but you put your hands on the keyboard, hit the note, then release it, but it's still playing the sample, and it's like a fading out. Like other songs I use that is for Mile. Maybe The Road? No, it's not the new, I don't remember. It was one of the roads. I don't think it was any of the roads.
Course tune, 0. Adjust.
But anyway, you could use that, course tune is, you can course tune it, to where, like, you have, say, for example, you want the sample to be the default pitch, but the note that you want to hit to be the default pitch, for it to be the default pitch, is not, like, on the bottom left or whatever. You want to change it to where it is, and that's what course tune does.
Fine tune, 0.
Fine tune, fine tune, don't ever use this all that much, but from what I know, it flattens or sharpens the notes. If you're in a concert band, you kind of know what this is. Like, when you guys are tuning, like if you're playing a pinched instrument, you guys are tuning, and say for example you're tuning to B flat, and someone says that it's sharp or flat, the teacher or someone, because I know this because I'm in a concert band myself. Oh, sorry, that was just a call.
Course tune, 0. Adjustable. Screen recording in progress button. Status bar item. Keyboard. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
But anyway, what was I doing? Fine tune. So, yeah, the way, if you're in a concert band, you know that you'll tune, and the teacher will say flat, sharp, or okay. Like, for example, that's an okay note, but if you go, that's sharp, if you get what I'm saying. You can do that with samples, but I don't ever see myself doing that, because first off, I mean, some of the instruments, like, get a little sharp, but it's not so sharp that it's almost another note, so I don't need to worry about it. And second of all, when I usually use samples, I don't usually use other notes. Like, I don't usually use like, I don't usually use samples that are played musically. It's usually real world sounds.
Keyboard scans pocket input pitch plug
let me just
button
adjust
illustrations
these just to
fine
show
tune 0
you.
at course tune 0 adjustable minus 8 Minus 3.
So then
Minus 3.
I think it goes from
minus 4. Minus 0.
I think it goes from -50 to 50. I think these values
Fine
are.
tune 0. Adjustable. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Yeah, it's from 50 to 0 to -50. Yes, that's what it is.
Plug but fine tune 0. Adjustable.
Plug is that's just where you can add a plugin. I'm not going to show that.
Edit weight control detect pick selected detail revert button.
I think I've never even touched that button. I've never even touched that plug button. Revert, that's kind of self-explanatory. You can revert to this sample.
Mod 0%. Adjustable. Bark button.
I don't even know what that does.
Ruler. Song
It's
bark
on the
button.
Sims too, and I don't even. It's on the Sims, the mod or whatever. I don't even know what it does. Bark. So if you click on this, the name of the sample,
Done button. Import button.
you can import a sample, which I do for a lot of my songs, because a lot of the songs I do add samples anyways, because some of the songs I actually, record stuff from outside of GarageBand itself, and so I import stuff from voice memos.
Keyboard. Library. Selected. Bark.
Bark.
Selected. Bark. Library.
Your library, if you
Selected. Library.
Here.
Bark. Keyboard. Bark. Select. Bark. Giggle.
you have samples,
Kids cheering.
kids cheering, giggle, bark.
Keyboard. Party horn. Oh. Kids cheering.
Like, you only have 5 samples in here. Apple, I think you need to add some more samples. I mean, I do have, like, the other sound pack. I do have a sound pack that is full of samples and I will show the sound packs in another video. Well, I mean, we're going to show it we're going to show a little bit of it in this video, but I mean, sound packs in general, I'll just show in another video. But anyway,
Sample library. Import. Done button.
you can save your import samples to the sample library, but I only just download them and save them for this song, because I can just download them again, because they still show up.
Import button.
So, let's just import a longer sample so I can show you the release waveform or whatever.
Selected.
find
Apple
one.
Loops. Files button. 2 of 2.
Oh, and Apple Loops. We did show that in the How to Record Techno Song video. But I have this sound effect this sound pack called Toy Box that has Apple Loops in it. And you can import samples from that. Has like all different kinds of sound effects for that you can use in songs. I downloaded it at the same time as Transition Effects, so I'm kind of new to it, so I don't know it all that much, but let's just, for the sake of this, we're just going to import a file.
Select files button.
So we're
2 of
just going to
2.
do files.
Selected files button. 2 of cancel. But search files. Dictate. Kramer loop sounds. Sample.m48. Actions available.
There's the sound sample that I use for Kramer Loop, I think.
Download fall.m48. Actions available.
Fall, I don't... Oh, yeah, because I remember now.
Download fall.m48.
Well,
Actions
here's the thing,
available.
though. I remember... Because what happens with these items, before you actually download them, they don't show up here, and you go to the bottom and it says...
You get toolbar. 11 items. 70. Recording for download. But
Hold up.
you to 11 71%. Adjust. You can import AIF. Browse items from the files app button.
Browse items from the Files app, but I don't ever remember importing that item, so... Weird.
Apple selected files.
Let me just listen to it, see what it's used for. I'm sorry I'm going off
Cancel
topic.
button. Search
but let's see
dictate
what the
button.
sample is.
Kramer down fall.m48. Actions of fall.m48.
It's all around a good season.
Fall.m48.
It's the whole song of Fall. I don't know... What?
Down. I know how to win against you.
Anyway, weird.
Down. I know how to win against you. Bridge. Part. Down. I know how to win against you. Final.
Oh, yeah, this was Mason's versions, parts of I Know How to Win Against You, which, sucked.
Download. I know how to. New recording. 14.m48. Actions available. Nobody likes tick. Recording 15. Recording 48. Copy. M48.
Oh yeah, this was Mile. I don't even know what I did with the bathtub one. See which one's the
Recording
bathtub.
15. M48. Recording 15.
No,
Recording
that
down.
never went.
Nobody likes
I
tick.
haven't even used that in a song.
Down. New recording 14. M48. New recording 14. M48.
Oh yeah, that one was for
New
the
record
road.
down. I know how to win. Down. New down. Nope down. Recording 15.
I don't even know. I think I just recorded the bathtub for the app. Yeah, that's what I
Down.
did.
Record down. Recording 48. M48.
Alright, let's just...
Download button. Watch argument. Recording 48. Recording 48.
Not that
Recording
one.
down. Walk down. Browse items from the down. Watch up down. Recording 48. Down. Recording 48. Copy. Recording 48.
yeah, that
copy.
one.
Down.
Where I'm
Watch
actually running a
argument.
mile.
M48. Selected. Can't search file. Dictate. Kramer. Down. Download. I know. Down. I know. Down. I download. New recording 14. Down. Nobody likes recording 15. Recording 48. Cop. Recording. Download. Button.
And right next to it,
Actions
there's
available.
download. So you click download.
Library. Arc. Select edit. Save to sample library.
You can edit your sample library or whatever. Or yeah, whatever.
Import. Done. Button.
Done. You click done here.
My songs. Keyboard. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app. Arpeggiator.
Oh yeah, and ew, the reverb. Let me talk about that. Yeah, you want to go into the track controls, which I'll show you right now.
My track controls button selected. Replay record map set help button.
And for this track, you want to turn the reverb all the way down. You know what?
Track settings.
Like for this type of like for some of the samples, you actually do want reverb, but for samples that are actually like real world sounds, like the Kramer Loop sound sample or Mile or any of those.
Output track 7 track minus mute solo plug it compressed 0 trub 200 bay 2 map echo 0 reverb 20 28 39 0%.
It's just really does not sound good with reverb at all.
My
But
selected
for
track
like
controls.
samples
Track
where I'm
controls.
just saying the bathtub or couch or like any of that stuff, it doesn't matter.
Keyboard. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
Yeah, so now we have no reverb. And so, yeah, now it would actually sound good with the song.
Keyboard skips a socket record button. Input pitch plug but fine tune.
And
0
now,
pitch course tune edit wave control 0.3 0% decay control 0.4 0% release 0% 60 94% 35 30%.
Alright.
96%, 97%, 100% release.
Alright, we have 100% release, so... Alright, see what happens when I hit this note.
Keyboard. Use the rotor to enable direct touch for this app.
After this thing, shut up. When we just hit this note... I hit 2 notes, but whatever. And see how it just like... you let go and then it fades out? It's a good way, and it's a good thing to do, and I've used it in a lot of my songs. And then yeah, if you wanted to do more with this sample, you can adjust, or I mean, you can adjust the waveforms, or not the waveforms, but the make sure you turn off the reverb for real world sounds. Stuff where you're just putting vocals on stuff. And speaking of that, like for shorter stuff where I'm just saying couch or the bathtub, like, no, I don't go and like set up vocals and record for the audio recorder, which also in a later video, I do that for like longer vocal parts, but I did do it for Hardcore Techno Workout, but that was kind of different because, well, yeah, that was different. But for other songs, yeah, if it's just gonna be like one word, a sample's alright.
Core pet keep skips is hot record. My 150%.
That can just fade out. That's alright. But yeah, you can adjust the fine tune chord. Well, I don't really, find myself adjusting the fine tune unless I really need to, or if GarageBand, does it for me for some reason. But but adjust the course tune if if you're blind and you don't know where the notes are and you want the sample to be at its default pitch that it was recorded, then yeah, adjust that. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Ruler screen recording progress.